Hello, PACE 111S class. This is Steve. I hope that everyone is doing really well. Wanted to do this quick video to introduce you to our Managing Distractions team project. Now, if you did your instructor connection meeting number 1, this should not be news to you. I more than likely mentioned that we have a team project in the second half of the course. So we're going to give you a quick overview of the team project right now, and also provide you some structure as to how to effectively communicate with one another and so forth. So first off, kind of the basics of the team project. So it is due on December 5th, which is the end of unit number 7. And you're going to focus on 5 strategies for managing distractions. So you're going to first identify some distractions. These could be things like our electronic devices, our families, if you will. Our families and friends are wonderful, but they can be a distraction as well. So it's to be 4 to 6 minutes in length. You're going to want to really look at unit number 6 module has resources related to managing distractions, and you will also be asked to use some additional resources that you will research on your own. Now, it should have audio or narration or speaker notes, especially, if you're planning to do a PowerPoint. We'll get to some of the formats that students have used in the past. And citations. This is a biggie where students or groups can lose points. So making sure you're citing your sources for your research and not reading the slides. We want some, some enthusiasm. Again, you can have slide notes if you don't want to provide narration, that kind of thing. And I have split you all into 5 different groups. You should see your name up here somewhere listed. And how do you access your group? You're going to go to the Leo course page, and at the top click on tools, click on my tools rather, and then click on groups, and that should get you access to your group, and you should be able to communicate actually with your group, emailing your group members and so forth. And speaking of communication, what are some ways that you can communicate with your group? So how do you know how to communicate with them? Well, we have a couple ways we've listed here. Microsoft Teams, Office 365, creating a Google Doc and sharing it, WhatsApp, text messaging, Zoom. And so we encourage you to really use the unit number 6 discussion when we get to that point, and exchange cell phone numbers, email addresses, so that everybody is kind of knows how to easily communicate with one another. We have students in this course in a variety of different time zones, so it is important that everybody respect that and that you do start communicating as soon as you can. There are a couple items related to the team project that I want to bring to your attention. The first is the team charter. So at the end of unit number 6, you are going to submit a team charter as to, hey, kind of giving me a plan as to what you're going to do for your team project, how it's going to be formatted, maybe a little bit about who's going to do what. And this really is an accountability contract. So only people who are actually communicating in your group and participating should sign this team charter. So if, say, I'm in your group and I'm ghosting you, you're not really hearing from me, you should not put my name down on this team charter, okay? It wouldn't be fair or equitable for me to earn points if I'm not doing anything. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I mentioned earlier there are a variety of formats that students have used in the past. I've been teaching this course for a while. You can use ScreenPal, which is what I'm using right now to record this video. You can create just a standard PowerPoint with speaker notes or use narration. Other formats have been podcast, Zoom, Prezi, an MP4 or a YouTube video. Get creative with it. Have fun. You don't want to forget to, at the end of unit number 7, which is when the team project is due, December 5th, you also are asked to submit a individual reflection on each of your teammates. Again, this is to build in accountability. So you are to tell us how, to what degree did Steve contribute meaningfully to the team? Did he work well with others? Did he actively participate? And then also provide some notes. Again, it's a way to really build in some accountability. As always in this course, I encourage questions. You will have questions come up. So you have a couple means of getting in touch with me. Of course, we have my email address up here, but you can also use the Ask the Professor discussion. So I hope this is helpful to you as we start thinking about the team project. Again, I know some of you, you're taking other courses. You want to try to work ahead in this course. That's perfectly fine. So you want to maybe start reaching out to your teams as soon as you can. So thank you so much for listening, and take care.